Is she one of those YouTube celebrities then? She looks... Okay, cool. Cool. Hello timeline viewers, this is Bennma and welcome back to the sad story of Emmeline Burns. Now, I'm so sorry for not playing this game. I kind of forgot about it and I don't know why I just stopped playing it. This game and also the other one, the other visual novel that I used to play, I kind of forgot about both of them. So they'll be back and I'll make sure to finish them. So sorry about not continuing. And here we go. So let's continue. Oh no. Oh no, I don't have the save files. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is not good. Wait, give me a second. Oh, what can I do? Oh no, it's gone. Oh no. Okay, I'll be back. So I'll go check where I stopped in the last video that I've made about this, and I'll go through it. Because this is my new PC. The last time I played, it was in my old PC. I didn't know that they don't get the save files when I re-download the game. When I re-download the new game. God, I should have seen this. Sorry, my bad. Give me a second. Boop. This is how I sync my audio with my video. So let's start a new game and I'll be back where I stopped in the last episode. So, okay, give me a second. Back. Just who's this girl? Okay, so, gosh, I made it. Okay, cool. Are we good? We're good. Recording fine. Okay, so let's continue. The sad story of Emmeline Burns, episode 3. Just who's this girl? And this, for a recap, this, I am the character on the left, and the person on the right is probably a time traveler who traveled through time from the past to the present. Or this is what I think. I'm not sure yet. So, just who's this girl? Tama. Is that me? That's me. Sounds like me. Okay. But you don't have a tutor anymore? Question mark? There wouldn't be. There wouldn't be much point anymore. Is she one of those YouTube celebrities then? She looks... Okay, cool. She's a YouTube celebrity? Love it. Is she one of those YouTube celebrities then? She looks the part in those clothes. I can imagine her as one of those eccentric, self-proclaimed living dolls who get thousands of subscribers for eating food on camera. Oh, someone is throwing some shade right here. What? Also, being salty is not good. Calm down, girl. So, I'm sorry, but this is the first question I should have asked. What's your name? Emily. Aw, that's a cute name. Emily. I think I can remember that. It's a common enough name. There are 2 Emilys in my class. Emily Hargreaves and Emily Turner. Like Toby Turner. Who's that? No idea. Just a name popped in my head. Excuse me. I don't know if this name fits the girl in front of me, though Emily sounds too simple. Somehow and unfinished too, like a sentence ended without a full stop. I don't investigate it any further, however. I hardly know this girl. What right do I have to ask so many questions? I mean, if this was me, I wouldn't even ask any question. I would just walk away and hope that no one saw me, cause I'm socially awesome. Yeah. And if it's not too, and if it want, come on, and if it wouldn't be too rude, may I inquire as to what I should call you? Gosh, my tongue is not built for English. And if it would not be too rude, may I inquire as to what should I call you? Just say what's your name. Just say what's your name. Oh, I should have expected this. When somebody asks for your name, it's only polite to ask for theirs in return. I don't like answering these questions though. I never have done. Just what is my name anyway? It says Toma on my birth certificate, but I can't bring myself to believe that. Now when I was fated before I took my first breath to be called Amelia. Oh my, do not look so troubled. You will make me feel guilty. I'm sorry. Ha, what a funny girl. You don't need to apologize. She thinks I'm funny, does she? That kind of stings. Given how peculiar she looks. Okay? You do not need to tell me your name if you do not wish to. We all have our own secrets. Are you sure you don't mind? I am quite sure. I could just make up a name for you instead. Well, I hope you're not This type of games will actually help me through my speech impediment and actually fucking read properly. Sorry, I don't like swearing, but effing read properly. So, I hope you're not adverse to this suggestion. I rather like giving people nicknames. I would like to call you Miss Warren Ellie. Her first name was Helena, you see, but she got mad at me because of that too. This girl has no manners, she would always say. She may have a pretty face, but she behaves a little gutter snip. Like a gutter snip. Snip? Not that I gave a button that what she. Oh my god, I cannot read. Holy S. Okay, let's do this. I can do this. Not that I gave a button what she thought. Who speaks like that? Not that I gave a button what she thought? Fucking button? What? Not that I care what she was thinking. I don't know words. It's my mistake. I'm sorry. I'm blaming the game. Let's do this. Not that I gave a button what she thought. Father was paying her enough, so I thought it best to make her work for her wages. She may have found me irritating, but I certainly wasn't boring. Cool. Well, I suppose it's fine. Then I can think of a name for you? Yes, it doesn't bother me. Anything would be better than Toma. Come on, in all honesty, it's not a cute name for you, Toma, but it's a name. Get used to it. Well, let me see. Emily looks me up and down, one finger against her lower lip. I became a 19 years old for a second. A 90. My jokes are bad. Why am I even recording? Why am I even a YouTuber? God damn it. Her smile is teasing, and her eyes flash mischievously like a naughty schoolgirl in an Enid Blyton story. She will be talking about condensed milk and tinned sardines next. I'm sure of it. It is true, we do not know one another very well, but that is just in the present. I feel that we could become quite close if given the chance. Jump on her and kiss her on the mouth. That's close enough, I guess. You remind me so much of her after all. Can it be a mere coincidence? Her? I thought so. From behind too. Whoa, someone's been checking my behind. Hey, Hey, I'm not wearing my yoga pants today, so please mind your business. Gosh. I thought so from behind too. From behind too. But when you turned about, it became clearer than ever. You have her nose and her eyes. Maybe even her forehead too. But it's hard to tell since it's all covered in hair. What a weird conversation to make with someone that you've never met before. Well, I look at the ground, suddenly awkward, and dig the tip of my school shoe into the earth. I shift my right foot slightly, making a small indentation in the earth, a minute grave for an ant. Okay, oh, hello. Did you hear that? That's a video done rendering. I don't know if I like being compared to other people. I do that enough myself. Even if I do look like one of your friends, I don't think I want their name. I was hoping for a name of my own. Yes, of course, you do not need to worry about that. I would never be so callous as to dress you in the title of another. I apologize if it seemed that way. She doesn't sound sorry too. Truly sorry. Whoa, being judgmental bitch here. What? Calm down. Even if you look like her, you are not her. You couldn't be. It's not possible. So, let me see. A name for you. A name that belongs to you and only you. I think I have it. Wouldn't it be funny if she actually just called me Toma, which is my real name? Not in real life, like the game, like the character. That would be really interesting. From now on, you can be Verity. Why? Verity? Variety? Verity. I'll go with Verity. Verity? Do you like it? It's pretty, much prettier than my real name. Emily smiles, her face flushing. Though once more, it doesn't really flush. I just imagine that it does, with happiness. That's weird. I am so glad. I thought that virtue names might be too anachronistic. Oh my god, this is so bad. Anachronistic? Might be too anachronistic nowadays, but I truly am fond of them. One of my aunts was called Charity, and my grandmother was Patience. Oh, so she called me Variety? Not that she was particularly patient. She used to hit my father for not the smallest of I have an urge to go and take some fucking English classes. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, seriously, now I know why I stopped making these videos. It's because this is so fucking embarrassing. Also, don't swear. So effing embarrassing. Sorry. Miss Demarius. Yep, that's how I speak. She used to hit my father for the smallest of Miss Demarius when she was a young boy. Oh, when he. Wait. Oh. Okay. I get it. Sorry, you probably understand the line because you actually know English, but I just understood it. But that was a long time ago. Yes, because your father was a young boy and now you're a young girl, so he has to be, old enough to be married and have children. Makes sense. Her face darkens, but only for a few moments. At any rate, I'm curious, why are you in a gloomy place like this at such an hour, when you should be at school? When you should be, okay. Oh, I just like graveyards, I guess. They're relaxing. Yeah, death is cool. Yeah, I remember now. Isn't she the girl who find dead people? That's her talent? Isn't that awesome? Relaxing? This is quite a strange thing to say. Why do you think that? I'm not sure, I just like them. They're nice and quiet and people don't come here much. When they do, they're quiet too. It's the respectful thing to do. Apart from the local boys who tramp about here, drunk on Friday nights and piss on the graves and scroll rude words on them. Wow. Those are some effing assholes. A-holes, sorry. I glanced at a nearby grave, that of an Elisha pharaoh. Somebody had scrawled across the top of it in black marker pen, "God is dead." Wow. Wow. It seems we have a Banksy? It seems we have a Banksy of our living in Barrowby. Who would have thought? And I like thinking of stories too. Stories? Yes, graves are small and the people buried underneath them are turned into names and dates. Nothing more. I think there must be more to those people than that though. What were their parents like? Did they have any siblings? What was their job? Were they happy? What about all the people they met? Who lives they may have changed, whose lives they may have changed without them even realizing it. Wow, getting real deep in here. Get it? Because it's a grave, you go real deep in a grave and you never come out, because if that happens, I mean you're dead. Get it? It's a pun, a poorly made one. I don't know about all those things. I never will. It's fascinating, but at the same time, it's a little sad. Yeah, a graveyard, the place where all people who are dead are buried and into or underneath. Yeah, I think it's a little sad. Yeah, death is sad. Yeah, I guess so. I blush, my hands hanging limply at my sides. Did I say too much? I think I might have said too much. This is why I don't like talk to people at school, other than Hattie. It's because I'm weird, and I know my fellow classmates, Emily Har and Emily Turner included, which would just laugh at me. Well, maybe Amelia wouldn't. Amelia's too nice to laugh at anybody. That's what I think anyway. I probably sound stupid though. No, I think you made some good points. I did? Yes, every person has a story and there is not enough space on a single tombstone to tell it. The sad truth is, there are so many people in this world, it is not possible to remember every single story. As the years go by, they fall by the wayside. The dead must always concede to the whims of the living. Even in places like this. Emily looks back at Elisha Pharaoh's grave, decorated with the bidding political commentary, "God is dead," and sighs. I like thinking of stories too. In fact, I could tell you a story of my own. I have been turning it over in my head for quite some time, and I would be intrigued to hear your response. Like interested to hear your response. You wouldn't mind? Are you quite sure? I don't want to bore you. I can't remember the last time anybody wanted to hear what I had to say. Well, where to go with the stereotypes, but sure. No, I'm quite sure. I would love to. There was nothing else I wanted to do here anyway. Nothing other than wander, trying to avoid thinking about school next Monday and how much trouble I'll be in when it's discovered I've been playing Trump. Are you playing Trump? Are you blowing Trump? Yeah. You're too young for that. I mean, isn't Trump really big? Like the goddamn instrument, goddammit. I'm not talking about Trump. Okay. Whew, no one heard that. Shush. I always run away from my problems. I have done ever since I was a child. I must have inherited that admirable trait from my dad, because he ran away and left her and her mom alone. Typical men. Fucking 6 pigs and they'll just run away as fucking idiots. Well then, if you want, follow me. Emily turns, her hair fluttering, and slips through the graveyard like a shadow. I follow her, curious yet cautious, as she leads me behind the church. Okay, this does not sound right. Where the trees are thicker, and there are even more graves. She draws my attention to a tombstone, just one tombstone of many. It juts out of the grass like a tooth from a gum, slightly crooked. A few cracks run down its dark grey sides, and the top of the grave is fringed with pale yellow lichen. The name engraved into the tombstone is a little difficult to see, impressed only shadowily, and I have to strain my eyes to read it through the fog. I didn't explore the graveyard of Lincolnshire in my youth for nothing, though I'm more skilled than most teenagers when it comes to reading inscriptions on graveyards and gravestones. Is this a thing? There's a skill. There's people out there who'd actually compete on who can read inscriptions on fucking gravestones. Gosh. Okay, let's read it. Here lies the body of Philip Burns, 1807 until 1851. Also Peredith Burns, wife of the above, Philip, 1800 from the 1811 until 1851. Okay. They sound really young. Also Emmeline. Oh, Emmeline Burns, their beloved daughter. Oh, this is the sad story of Emmeline Burns. So, 2 episodes and a half were just the introduction to the actual story. Good job, me. May their souls rest in peace. Also, she died young too. Gosh, like what, 20-something years? Their daughter, and they died like 40 and 50. Gosh, they're so young. What happened? I shift, suddenly uncomfortable. Graveyards don't usually make me uncomfortable, but there is something about this tombstone that strikes discordant note within me. Something here isn't right. They all died on the same year. Oh, I should have noticed that, but I didn't. Thanks for noticing that. They did indeed, and all on the same day too. Okay, so I turn away from the grave, the final remnant. I turn away from the grave, the final remnant of the unfortunate Burns family, and bite my lower lip. When I next speak, my voice is barely a whisper, even quieter than the wind. How do you know that? It's just a story. I already told you that. I suppose so, but when Emily said it, it didn't sound like a story. She sounded deadly serious. She looked serious. She looks serious too. Her eyes are narrowed, her lips pursed, her face stark white, as though graved from stone. The fog swirls about us like a veil. It's even thicker than it was earlier this morning. I can taste the fog at the back of my throat when I inhale, and I cough. It tastes cold, rank, and repulsive. The taste of death. Just who is Emily anyway? She doesn't look like any girl I know. She doesn't act like any girl I know. She is my special, only special girl. Hey Emily, I love you. No, I really, really love you. Sorry, I'm kind of ruining the mood. Sorry. Okay, let's continue. I'm almost tempted to believe, but that would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Believe what? So, should I tell you my story? I must warn you though, it's rather dull. Then again, given our setting, what other kind of story could it be? You should already know how it ends. Yep, everyone's gonna die. Yay. So, I've been recording for like 20 something minutes. Should we call this an episode? Sure. We pretty much finished the entire introduction to the story, and now this is the actual main story, which is the sad story of Emmeline Burns. Also, before I go, I want to say my theory is that she is called Emily, right? How about this? Emmeline Burns, Emily. So, what if she said that her name was Emily as a shortage, or as a short version of Emmeline, and at the very end we discovered that she's a ghost or something like that, because it's very likely to be so. She's, the way she talks, the way she dresses, like her clothes, everything is so old. So this is my theory. She's the ghost. She's telling her story and her parents' story where they died. Anyway, so this is pretty much it for this episode. Again, sorry for taking a super long break from this game. We're back now. So, thank you my friends for watching until the very end, and I will be meeting you in a different timeline. See you!